Chapter 1. Understanding the Chase. The Hidden Cost of Relentless Pursuit. From a young age, society conditions us to believe that success demands relentless pursuit, constant sacrifice, and an unwavering hustle. We're encouraged to chase dreams tirelessly, to push ourselves beyond limits, and to see exhaustion as a badge of honor. Social media amplifies this narrative, filled with endless stories of overnight success, heroic levels of hard work, and individuals proudly flaunting their sleepless nights and perpetual busyness. Yet, behind the scenes, many of those who follow this path experience a different reality. Beneath the polished veneer of relentless hustle lies chronic stress, persistent dissatisfaction, and emotional burnout. Far from guaranteeing happiness or fulfillment, the habit of relentless chasing often leaves people feeling emptier, lonelier, and more exhausted than ever before. But why is this? When the pursuit of goals becomes obsessive, driven by desperation rather than genuine passion, it distances us from our authentic selves. We begin to measure success through external validation, social approval, material possessions, promotions, or status, rather than aligning achievements with our true values and deeper desires. Chasing versus achieving. A crucial difference. It's essential to distinguish between genuine determination and frantic chasing. Determination is the quiet yet powerful commitment rooted in clarity, purpose, and alignment with one's deepest values. In contrast, chasing is often characterized by anxiety, urgency, and fear, especially fear of missing out, of failure, or of being left behind. Chasing turns success into a moving target, always just out of reach, no matter how much effort is expended. Consider this example. Imagine two individuals, both ambitious and aiming for career success. The first individual approaches their career with clarity, making deliberate and thoughtful decisions that align with their passions and personal values. They work diligently, yet restfully, knowing that results come naturally when actions are purposeful. Their path feels fulfilling and sustainable because every step forward resonates with who they truly are. The second individual, meanwhile, continuously pursues external validation, chasing promotions, money, and titles because society deems these things important. They work tirelessly, filling their days with activity but not meaning. Eventually, exhaustion and resentment set in, and despite their best efforts, happiness remains elusive because it was never truly aligned with their deepest values. Their path is filled with anxiety, urgency, and constant dissatisfaction. Success achieved through relentless chasing rarely brings lasting fulfillment, because it ignores the importance of inner alignment. To truly thrive, one must first recognize and release the toxic beliefs fueling the chase. The myth of never enough. Central to the habit of chasing is a deeply entrenched belief: what I have is never enough. This scarcity mindset fosters constant dissatisfaction, driving individuals to relentlessly pursue more wealth, greater status, higher achievements, and endless approval. The tragedy is that even when these pursuits yield tangible results, the sense of inadequacy persists. Satisfaction remains elusive because the root belief hasn't been addressed. Imagine climbing a mountain, convinced that happiness lies at the summit. You push yourself tirelessly, ignoring pain, fatigue, and joy along the way. Upon reaching the top, you experience fleeting satisfaction, quickly overshadowed by anxiety about what's next. Soon enough, you notice another peak, taller and seemingly more rewarding. The cycle restarts, and your life becomes an endless chase after elusive, diminishing returns. This endless pursuit of enoughness is not only emotionally exhausting but fundamentally misaligned with human nature. Fulfillment is not found at the summit. It exists within the journey itself. To find effortless success, one must shift from scarcity to abundance, learning to embrace the richness of the present moment. Effortlessness. A different approach. Effortlessness is often misunderstood as laziness or a lack of ambition. However, true effortlessness is anything but passive. It is an active state of alignment with one's deepest values and the natural flow of life. Effortlessness emerges when you stop trying to control outcomes and instead trust in the process, allowing your actions to align naturally with your true nature and core desires. Historically, many spiritual traditions have celebrated this concept. Ancient philosophies, like Taoism, teach the principle of Wu Wei, action through non-action. Wu Wei isn't an action. Rather, it represents actions guided by intuition, clarity, and harmony rather than force and coercion. Likewise, Modern psychology speaks of flow states, where individuals are fully immersed in an activity, experiencing peak productivity and joy without conscious effort or struggle. By embracing effortlessness, you cultivate a deeper trust in yourself and in the universe. You begin to see success not as something you must frantically chase, but as something that naturally arises when you move in harmony with your innate strengths, interests, and rhythms. Effortlessness invites us to shift from the exhausting struggle for achievement toward a graceful state where success is attracted naturally, arising from authenticity and clarity rather than anxiety and compulsion. The power of patience and presence. Central to the effortless path is the art of cultivating patience and presence. In our fast-paced world, these virtues seem increasingly rare. Patience is often misinterpreted as passivity, yet it is fundamentally an active practice, one that involves deep emotional discipline, courage, and trust in timing. Consider the farmer who patiently cultivates crops. They plant seeds, nourish the soil, water carefully, and then wait. They do not rush or constantly dig up the seeds to see if they have sprouted. Instead, they trust in the natural rhythms of growth, understanding that the right actions combined with patience inevitably produce results. Presence, similarly, requires you to anchor yourself fully in the moment. Many opportunities go unnoticed because we are preoccupied with chasing future goals or replaying past regrets. Yet, when you fully embrace the present, you sharpen your awareness, allowing you to recognize subtle signs and opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked. Effortless success emerges naturally when patience and presence merge. You become less anxious about outcomes and more attuned to opportunities as they arise, knowing that success often emerges quietly, incrementally, and at precisely the right moments. Set intentions, not attachments. To move beyond chasing and into effortless achievement, you must learn to set intentions without developing unhealthy attachments to specific outcomes. Intentions guide your energy toward meaningful, purposeful actions, while attachment restricts your vision, often leading to frustration when reality deviates from expectation. Imagine setting a clear intention to live a life filled with creativity, joy, and meaningful work. With intention alone, you create a flexible yet focused framework to navigate your actions. However, if you attach yourself rigidly to one particular definition of success, perhaps obtaining a specific job title or salary, you may overlook alternative opportunities that align even more authentically with your core desires. Learning to let go of attachment involves releasing control over external results while maintaining commitment to purposeful action. Paradoxically, this mindset dramatically increases your capacity to attract fulfilling opportunities, precisely because you're no longer limited by tunnel vision or fear-driven urgency. Practicing the art of effortless success. As you conclude this introductory exploration of the chase, remember that choosing effortless success is a radical act of trust in yourself, your path, and the unfolding process of life. It demands a courageous willingness to question societal conditioning, abandon desperation-driven actions, and embrace a deeper authenticity. Reflect on your life right now. Identify areas where you're unnecessarily chasing rather than flowing. Begin noticing where stress and dissatisfaction occur, and consider whether these feelings stem from genuine ambition or desperation. Begin shifting towards effortlessness by grounding yourself in patience, presence, clear intentions, and authentic alignment with your true values. The journey ahead invites you not only to redefine success but also to experience the joy, fulfillment, and serenity that comes from allowing life to unfold gracefully, without force. This book serves as your guide to this transformative shift, one where success becomes a natural, effortless expression of who you authentically are, rather than something you must endlessly chase. Welcome to your new path, one of effortless success. Chapter 2. The Quiet Power of Effortless Alignment. Embracing the Art of Subtle Shifts. In our society, significant change is often portrayed as dramatic, swift, and overtly visible. We celebrate big achievements, rapid breakthroughs, and overnight transformations. Yet, genuine, sustainable growth rarely happens in large leaps. Instead, profound change emerges from a series of subtle shifts, quiet adjustments in perception, behavior, and awareness that gently realign us with our truest purpose and natural rhythms. These subtle shifts are powerful precisely because they're gentle and sustainable. Unlike drastic transformations that may leave us unsettled or exhausted, small adjustments build a solid foundation that strengthens over time. Embracing subtle shifts is akin to steering a large ship, Even a slight adjustment at the helm will alter its destination dramatically over long distances. Similarly, minor shifts in mindset, habits, and perspectives can lead us towards a profoundly different and fulfilling destination, one where success effortlessly finds us, rather than requiring us to chase it endlessly. In this chapter, we'll explore how to embrace subtle shifts through practices like silence, letting go, gratitude, and reframing failure, each quietly powerful in aligning us with a life of effortless achievement. The transformative role of silence. Silence is often misunderstood as emptiness, awkwardness, or even boredom. Yet, silence carries within it an incredible depth, capable of transforming our lives if we're willing to engage it thoughtfully. When we create intentional moments of silence, we make room for clarity and deeper insight to emerge. Silence isn't merely the absence of external noise. It's a powerful form of presence, inviting clarity and self-awareness. In silence, the noise of expectations, fears, and distractions fades away, allowing your inner voice to surface with remarkable clarity. Imagine a pond. When disturbed, its waters are murky, obscuring what lies beneath. Yet, when the pond settles into stillness, clarity returns, allowing you to see deeply beneath the surface. Similarly, silence stills the turbulence of your mind, allowing insight, intuition, and wisdom to rise naturally. How silence brings clarity. The practical benefits of silence are profound. Clarity of thought. Silence helps to sift through the noise of daily life, revealing what truly matters. Decisions made in silence often prove more aligned with your deeper self, preventing impulsive actions driven by fear or urgency. Emotional balance. Regular periods of silence recalibrate your emotional state, reducing stress and increasing resilience. Over time, you become less reactive to external triggers, cultivating inner peace and stability. Creativity and inspiration. Silence creates space for creative ideas to surface, unblocked by external distractions or internal anxieties. Inspiration thrives in quiet spaces, nurturing innovation without struggle. Practical tip. Daily silence ritual. Begin integrating silence into your life through small rituals. Set aside 10 minutes each morning for silent reflection. Eliminate distractions. No phone, television, or background noise. Simply observe your thoughts, allowing them to arise and dissipate naturally. Over time, you'll notice increased clarity, calmness, and a deeper connection to your true self. Letting go, clearing the path to effortless success. Perhaps the most potent subtle shift is the art of letting go. We often associate strength and success with holding on, persisting despite difficulty or clinging fiercely to our goals. Yet true power often lies not in holding tightly, but in releasing what no longer serves our greater purpose. Letting go involves releasing outdated beliefs, toxic relationships, and past disappointments that anchor us to frustration or anxiety. Imagine trying to swim forward while carrying heavy weights. Letting go means releasing these burdens, freeing your energy to move effortlessly forward. Common forms of attachment include past failures, holding on to regrets, guilt, or shame. Future anxieties, constant worry about potential outcomes or missed opportunities. Limiting beliefs, self-imposed beliefs about inadequacy or lack of worthiness. By gently releasing these burdens, you clear space, mentally, emotionally, and physically, for new opportunities and positive energy to flow naturally into your life. Practical approach. Practice regular reflection to identify beliefs, habits, or memories that weigh you down. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? How would my life look if I released this? As you let go of these burdens, you open yourself to new experiences aligned with your authentic self. Mindful decluttering. External space, internal clarity. Physical clutter mirrors mental and emotional clutter. A chaotic environment often reflects internal confusion or turmoil, reinforcing stress and limiting your capacity for clear, effortless action. Conversely, creating external clarity through decluttering directly impacts your internal state, enhancing your sense of order, control, and ease. Try the following practice. Practical tip. Mindful decluttering exercise. Choose one space to declutter, your desk, closet, or bedroom. As you clear items, notice any emotional attachments or resistances. Reflect on why certain objects trigger specific emotions. This awareness helps you understand deeper internal blockages and attachments. Gradually, you'll notice that clearing physical clutter enhances mental clarity and emotional freedom, aligning your external environment with your inner values. Cultivating gratitude to amplify abundance. Another subtle yet profoundly powerful shift is cultivating gratitude. Gratitude acts as a magnet, attracting abundance into your life by shifting your mindset from scarcity, focusing on lack, to abundance, appreciating what you already possess. When you practice gratitude, you train your brain to notice and celebrate the good around you. This subtle shift transforms your mindset, making you naturally receptive to new opportunities and successes. Gratitude amplifies positivity, and positivity is a magnet for more positive outcomes. Gratitude is not merely passive appreciation. It is an active, intentional practice that reorients your perspective toward abundance and contentment. Practical tip: daily gratitude ritual. Begin each day by listing 3 things you genuinely appreciate. Keep these lists specific and personal, such as, I appreciate the warmth of my coffee this morning. I'm grateful for the conversation I had yesterday. At night, review your day and add 3 more points of gratitude. This daily habit rewires your mind towards abundance, effortlessly attracting positivity into your life. Redefining failure as constructive feedback. Society often portrays failure as something negative, a sign of inadequacy or defeat. Yet, adopting a subtle but transformative shift, seeing failure as essential feedback, completely changes your approach to success. When failure is viewed as feedback, you reduce its emotional power over you. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, offering valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. Over time, reframing failure as feedback removes the fear of experimentation, enabling natural growth and effortless advancement. Practical tip: feedback journal. After every setback, write down, what exactly happened? What did this experience teach me? How can I apply this insight going forward? Reviewing this journal regularly highlights your growth, reminding you that setbacks are simply part of the success journey. Developing empathy. Connecting deeper, achieving naturally. Empathy is the cornerstone of effortless success because it aligns your interactions with genuine human connections. Empathy, understanding and feeling with others, creates relationships based on authenticity and trust, essential qualities for sustainable personal and professional success. By cultivating empathy, you reduce internal pressure and the urge to chase superficial validation. You recognize the human element behind success, understanding that your journey is interconnected with others. Practical tip: empathy meditation. Sit quietly and think of a recent interaction, positive or challenging. Imagine stepping fully into the other person's perspective. Feel their emotions and motivations. Consider how empathy might change your reaction next time you encounter this person or situation. Regular practice enhances emotional intelligence, building connections effortlessly. Subtle shifts lead to profound changes. Throughout this chapter, we've explored subtle yet deeply transformative shifts: embracing silence, letting go, practicing gratitude, reframing failure, and cultivating empathy. Each of these subtle practices holds significant power precisely because they don't require struggle or drastic effort. Instead, they encourage gentle yet sustainable alignment with your authentic self and the natural rhythms of life. These small, consistent adjustments form the core of effortless alignment. When practiced regularly, they create momentum, steadily moving you toward a fulfilling, joyful, and naturally successful life. Remember, significant change need not be dramatic. In fact, profound transformation often begins quietly, with small adjustments in thought and behavior. As you incorporate these subtle shifts into your daily life, success will unfold gracefully, attracted to the authenticity, ease, and inner harmony you've nurtured within yourself. Chapter 3: Intentional Action and the Art of Mindful Momentum. Redefining productivity. Purpose over busyness. We live in an age obsessed with productivity, yet, paradoxically, we often confuse productivity with merely being busy. Many people equate busyness with success, assuming that constant activity demonstrates value or importance. Yet, if we carefully examine our daily tasks, we often discover that many activities contribute little to our genuine goals. Consider how frequently we fill our days with tasks designed merely to occupy time, responding to endless emails, engaging in superficial meetings, or multitasking to create a false sense of accomplishment. This pattern may leave us feeling drained rather than fulfilled, distracted rather than purposeful. To break free from this exhausting cycle, we must adopt a mindful approach to productivity, shifting from busyness to intentional action. Distinguishing busy work from meaningful action. Busy work consists of repetitive tasks or superficial activities that appear important but rarely advance your deeper goals. These tasks often seem urgent but lack genuine significance. In contrast, meaningful action directly aligns with your core values, purpose, and intentions, propelling you forward effortlessly toward authentic success. Practical example. Busy work, constantly checking social media for updates, responding to irrelevant messages immediately, or attending meetings without clear objectives. Meaningful action. Setting aside dedicated time to develop a skill that aligns with your long-term vision, connecting genuinely with key individuals who inspire or support your growth, or consciously engaging in creative work that resonates deeply with your passions. The subtle yet powerful difference is intentionality. Intentional actions create sustainable momentum because they consistently align your daily activities with what truly matters to you. The two-list method. Maximizing intentionality. One highly effective tool for shifting from busy work to intentional action is the two-list method. Every morning, prepare two distinct lists. 1. Essential tasks. These tasks directly support your long-term goals and core objectives. They should reflect your highest priorities. 2. Secondary tasks. Tasks that may be useful but do not significantly impact your most meaningful objectives. They often seem urgent, but their impact is minimal. Practical tip. Spend 10 minutes each morning clearly differentiating tasks into these two categories. Prioritize and complete tasks from your essential list first. Only afterward address tasks on your secondary list. Regular use of this method trains your mind to focus on actions that genuinely advance your purpose, dramatically enhancing productivity and satisfaction. Tuning into the wisdom of your body. Our bodies constantly communicate subtle yet critical insights regarding our well-being, energy, and focus. Unfortunately, most of us have grown disconnected from these signals. We push through fatigue, stress, and discomfort, ignoring subtle indicators that it's time to pause, rest, or reconsider our approach. Learning to listen to your body's wisdom is essential in maintaining sustainable momentum. It ensures you remain energized and focused, avoiding burnout and maintaining peak productivity. Your body continuously communicates valuable insights, such as when you need rest, nourishment, or creative renewal, signals crucial for lasting success. Practical example. Imagine working on an important project and suddenly feeling exhausted. Traditional thinking tells you to push harder, but body wisdom suggests pausing instead. Taking even brief intentional breaks allows your energy to replenish, often resulting in fresh insights, renewed motivation, and deeper clarity. Practical tip. Daily body scan meditation. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes each day. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and mentally scan your body from head to toe. Notice areas of tension, fatigue, or discomfort. Consciously release any tension or stress. Over time, your awareness will sharpen, allowing you to maintain optimal health, energy, and productivity effortlessly. Mastering the power of saying no. In a world that continuously demands more of our time and energy, mastering the ability to say no becomes essential. Many of us struggle to decline requests, invitations, or opportunities, even when they clearly distract or drain us from meaningful actions. Saying yes indiscriminately dilutes our focus, reduces productivity, and undermines effortless success. Every no you deliver creates space to pursue activities truly aligned with your core intentions. It preserves your energy, strengthens boundaries, and empowers you to remain authentically committed to your purpose. Practical example. Imagine you receive an invitation to join a project that, though attractive on the surface, doesn't resonate deeply with your values or intentions. Politely but firmly declining creates space for projects that fully resonate, thereby enhancing your alignment with success. Practical tip. Preparing refusal scripts. Anticipate common requests or distractions. Develop clear, polite, and confident responses such as, "I appreciate your offer, but I'm currently prioritizing other commitments. Thank you for thinking of me, but I need to pass this time." Practicing these responses regularly makes it easier to say no kindly but decisively, reinforcing your commitment to intentionality. Leveraging the strategic rhythm of rest. Rest is not a luxury. It's a powerful strategic choice essential for long-term success. Contrary to the relentless hustle culture, rest is not a reward earned through exhaustion. It's a foundational element for productivity, creativity, and clarity. Your energy, much like a battery, needs regular recharging. Ignoring rest leads to diminished performance, impaired judgment, and ultimately burnout. Conversely, integrating rest strategically boosts creativity, problem-solving abilities, and motivation. Effortless success thrives on balanced cycles of activity and rejuvenation. Practical example. High-performing athletes rigorously schedule rest to optimize peak performance, understanding that downtime is essential, not optional, for achieving excellence. Practical tip. Scheduled downtime. Set daily or weekly appointments explicitly dedicated to rest. Treat these appointments as seriously as important meetings. Engage in genuinely restorative activities, short naps, nature walks, meditation, or quiet reading. This disciplined approach to rest naturally enhances productivity and creativity. Small steps and the compound effect. Effortless momentum emerges from consistent, incremental actions. Massive transformations might seem exciting, yet often they're unsustainable. Small, regular steps compound dramatically over time, producing lasting and meaningful progress. This principle, known as the compound effect, suggests that even minor daily improvements accumulate into significant results. Each small action seems negligible in isolation, yet cumulatively, they profoundly shape your trajectory toward success. Practical example. Consider improving by just 1% each day. Over a single day, the difference is minimal. Over a month, you become 30% better. Over a year, you're nearly unrecognizably transformed. This approach reinforces resilience, confidence, and sustainable growth, all foundational for effortless success. Practical tip. 1% daily improvement rule. Choose a single area: health, productivity, relationships, or skills. Identify a tiny, achievable improvement for each day. Track these incremental improvements consistently. Celebrate small wins regularly, reinforcing the habit of sustainable progress. Integrating subtle shifts into your life. Throughout this chapter, we've explored subtle yet powerful methods for aligning your daily actions with effortless success. Whether distinguishing busy work from meaningful tasks, tuning into your body's wisdom, practicing the art of saying no, strategically integrating rest, or harnessing the power of incremental improvement, each subtle shift naturally moves you toward greater fulfillment. Effortless success is not achieved through drastic, exhausting leaps. Instead, it emerges quietly and powerfully through daily practices rooted in awareness, intention, and authenticity. Over time, these practices compound, creating sustainable momentum that draws success toward you without force. As you continue your journey, remember, prioritize intentionality over busyness. Listen deeply to your body's insights. Master the strength of saying no. Honor the necessity of rest. Celebrate incremental progress. By embracing these subtle shifts, you position yourself on a path of ease, alignment, and profound fulfillment. Success, once elusive and exhausting, becomes a natural consequence of living authentically, mindfully, and effortlessly. Welcome to a new, graceful path to achievement, one defined not by what you chase, but by what naturally comes to you as you align yourself fully and effortlessly with your deepest intentions. Chapter 4. Aligning with your authentic self. Discovering your core values. To live a life where success flows naturally toward you, clarity around your core values is essential. Core values are fundamental truths deeply embedded in who you are. They reflect your authentic self and serve as a compass, guiding decisions, relationships, and actions. When aligned with your core values, you naturally attract opportunities that resonate deeply, making success not something you relentlessly pursue, but something that effortlessly gravitates toward you. Yet, identifying your core values requires introspection and honesty, demanding that you look beyond external influences to uncover what genuinely resonates with you. Many people unconsciously adopt the values promoted by their family, culture, or society, only to later experience dissatisfaction or confusion when success doesn't yield lasting fulfillment. To truly attract effortless success, you must first ask yourself deeply reflective questions. What matters most to me, beyond external validation or societal expectations? What do I deeply value, independent of approval or popularity? When do I feel most fulfilled, energized, or aligned with my true self? Answers to these questions reveal your core values, the internal compass guiding you toward effortless success. Why core values matter? Core values aren't merely abstract concepts. They shape every decision you make, influence your relationships, and impact your satisfaction and success. When your life aligns with your core values, you experience internal harmony, joy, and fulfillment. Conversely, misalignment breeds tension, dissatisfaction, and relentless anxiety, fueling the exhausting cycle of chasing external validation rather than attracting authentic success. Consider someone whose highest values include integrity, creativity, and independence. If their professional or personal choices contradict these values, such as working in an environment lacking honesty or suppressing their creative expression, they will inevitably feel disconnected, frustrated, and drained. No amount of external validation, money, status, or approval will compensate for living out of alignment with their authentic self. Alternatively, aligning with these core values might mean choosing a career path or a lifestyle that encourages creativity, autonomy, and ethical integrity. Such alignment naturally fosters satisfaction, clarity, and motivation, effortlessly attracting opportunities and relationships that resonate deeply and authentically. Practical exercise. Values discovery. To identify your core values, engage in this reflective practice. Step 1. Values brainstorming. Take a moment to freely list values you find meaningful. Common examples include integrity, creativity, authenticity, freedom, compassion, community, growth, adventure, family, stability, service. Feel free to add anything deeply resonant to you personally. Step 2. Narrowing your focus. Now, from your broader list, identify 5 core values you resonate with most profoundly. These are values that resonate emotionally and intellectually, energize and uplift you when imagining yourself embodying them, feel absolutely essential for living a fulfilled and authentic life. Step 2. Reflection. With your 5 core values clearly defined, reflect deeply. Are your daily actions aligned with these values? Do your relationships reflect these values? Where might your current choices be causing internal conflict or stress due to misalignment? Step 3. Realignment. Actively adjust your behaviors, relationships, and choices to better align with these core values. The shift may involve setting clearer boundaries, altering your career path, or rethinking how you prioritize your time and energy. The closer your actions align with your core values, the more effortlessly success will flow toward you. Because true success is, in essence, the authentic expression of who you truly are. Nurturing your passions. Passions are powerful indicators of your authentic self. They're activities or interests that light you up from within, energizing you effortlessly. Passionate pursuits don't require force or motivation. They naturally evoke enthusiasm, creativity, and joy. Unfortunately, many people view passions as mere hobbies or distractions, separate from their work or real responsibilities. Yet embracing and nurturing your passions isn't a luxury. It's essential for effortless success. When you're passionate about what you're doing, productivity feels natural and energizing rather than exhausting. Work becomes joy, creativity flourishes, and opportunities naturally gravitate toward your enthusiasm and authenticity. The magnetic force of passion. Think of passion as an internal magnet. When you're authentically passionate, opportunities and successes naturally gravitate toward you. People are instinctively attracted to authenticity and enthusiasm. A passionate individual radiates confidence and joy, effortlessly drawing the right relationships, career opportunities, and resources necessary for genuine success. Passion-driven individuals also display remarkable resilience. Challenges don't diminish their enthusiasm because passion provides intrinsic motivation, making persistence natural rather than forced. Practical tip: Passion project practice. Make time each week, no matter how small, for an activity you're genuinely passionate about. Whether it's painting, writing, gardening, exploring technology, or any creative pursuit, consistently dedicating time to your passions energizes your daily life, increases creativity, and effortlessly boosts your productivity in other areas. Start with at least 1 hour weekly dedicated solely to your passion. Protect this time fiercely as an essential self-investment. Notice how passion gradually enhances your creativity, optimism, and resilience in other aspects of life. Fostering deep, authentic connections. Success rarely occurs in isolation. Meaningful relationships are foundational to genuine fulfillment. Authentic connections based on trust, empathy, and mutual respect amplify your journey, providing critical support, collaboration, and opportunities for effortless success. Yet many chase superficial relationships, driven by the desire for approval or validation. These relationships often become draining rather than enriching, fostering frustration instead of fulfillment. In contrast, authentic relationships energize, inspire, and naturally attract genuine success through mutual support and shared growth. Active listening. The key to deeper connections. One subtle yet profound practice for fostering deeper connections is active listening, an underrated but transformative skill. Active listening involves being fully present during conversations, listening without interrupting or judgment, acknowledging the speaker's feelings, and responding thoughtfully. When you actively listen, you build trust effortlessly. You create a genuine sense of value and respect. You uncover opportunities hidden within interactions that's superficial. Listening overlooks. Practical tip. Active listening practice. Next time you have a conversation, eliminate distractions, phones, computers, multitasking. Focus entirely on what the speaker says, noticing their emotional tone, gestures, and underlying messages. Repeat back what they've shared, such as, "I hear you saying," or "It sounds like you're feeling." Respond thoughtfully, rather than immediately or reactively. Over time, this practice transforms your interactions, strengthens relationships, and attracts meaningful opportunities effortlessly. Establishing healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are critical for effortless alignment with your authentic self. Clear boundaries protect your energy, focus, and emotional well-being, ensuring you're not consistently drained by obligations or relationships that don't align with your core values or passions. Many struggle to set boundaries, fearing rejection or conflict. Yet lacking boundaries leads to exhaustion, resentment, and burnout, the very things that sabotage natural success. By clearly defining and communicating your limits, you preserve energy for meaningful relationships, aligned actions, and authentic success. Practical exercise. Boundary setting. Evaluate your boundaries regularly. Identify areas where your boundaries feel compromised. Do you regularly agree to commitments you later regret? Are there relationships that consistently drain or exhaust you? Clearly articulate your boundaries, for example, limiting availability after work hours or clearly defining expectations in relationships. Communicate these boundaries compassionately yet firmly. Maintaining healthy boundaries ensures your energy flows naturally toward authentic activities, increasing the ease with which you attract genuine success. The power of continuous learning. Continuous learning is essential for aligning authentically with effortless success. Regular growth and exploration keep you adaptable, open, and receptive to new opportunities aligned with your core passions and values. Learning expands your perspective, enhances creativity, and ensures you remain relevant and innovative without effortful chasing. Successful individuals often appear naturally aligned with opportunities simply because they maintain a learner's mindset, open, curious, and adaptable. This openness effortlessly attracts new connections, fresh insights, and aligned possibilities. Practical tip. Monthly learning goal. Each month, consciously set a goal to learn something new. Read a book on a new topic. Take a short course aligned with your interests or career. Attend a workshop, webinar, or training session that resonates deeply. Continuous learning enhances your adaptability and alignment with effortless success, ensuring you're consistently prepared to attract opportunities naturally rather than chasing them relentlessly. Integrating authenticity into daily life. Authentic alignment with your core values, passions, meaningful relationships, boundaries, and continuous learning forms the foundation of a fulfilling life, one where success naturally flows toward you. As you conclude this chapter, reflect again on these key questions. Am I living authentically, guided by my core values? Am I consistently nurturing my passions, relationships, and boundaries in ways that reflect my authentic self? Am I remaining open and receptive through continual growth and learning? When your daily actions align genuinely with your core values and authentic self, you effortlessly attract the kind of success that brings deep fulfillment. Not because you chased it tirelessly, but because you positioned yourself naturally in its flow. Welcome to the joy, ease, and clarity of authentic alignment, where genuine success flows effortlessly toward the most powerful version of yourself, the authentic you. Chapter 5. Cultivating Mindfulness and the Power of Presence. Understanding the true meaning of mindfulness. Mindfulness has become a popular buzzword, often misrepresented or superficially understood as merely paying attention or practicing meditation occasionally. However, mindfulness in its truest sense is a profound and continuous state of presence, a deep awareness of each moment, free from judgment, distraction, or compulsive reaction. Mindfulness invites us into the present moment fully, not partially distracted by past regrets or future anxieties, but completely aware, accepting, and grounded in the here and now. This state of full awareness is precisely what enables success to unfold naturally. Effortless success arises not from frantic activity or endless striving, but from your capacity to consciously navigate each moment as it arises, aligned with your core values, clear intentions, and authentic self. When you practice mindfulness consistently, you create a clear, internal space, a peaceful yet powerful presence from which true clarity, productivity, and inspiration naturally emerge. The illusion of multitasking and the gift of single tasking. One of the most common barriers to mindfulness and presence in modern society is the habit of multitasking. Multitasking, often glorified as productivity, is actually one of the greatest obstacles to mindful living. When you multitask, your attention fragments, reducing the depth and quality of your experiences and work. Research consistently shows that multitasking diminishes productivity, increases stress, and prevents deep engagement. Yet, many individuals continue to believe multitasking demonstrates efficiency or effectiveness, mistaking activity for genuine accomplishment. Mindfulness introduces a healthier, more efficient alternative: single tasking or purposeful presence, doing one task at a time with full engagement and clarity. Practical example. Imagine two employees at work. Employee A spends the day juggling emails, calls, meetings, and projects simultaneously, constantly switching from task to task without depth. By day's end, Employee A feels exhausted, stressed, and unsure if meaningful progress was truly made. Employee B, however, approaches each task mindfully, fully focused on completing one task at a time. With focused presence, Employee B finishes tasks with greater efficiency, higher quality, and a clear sense of achievement, all while maintaining calm and mental clarity. Practical tip: single tasking for presence. Choose one important task each day to perform fully without interruption. Remove distractions, close unnecessary browser tabs, silence notifications, and fully immerse yourself in that one task. Notice how presence improves quality, reduces stress, and enhances enjoyment of the task itself. Mindful practices for daily life. Mindfulness does not require retreating to a monastery or dedicating hours to meditation. It is most powerful when integrated into everyday tasks and experiences. Here are practical ways to bring mindfulness into your daily life. Mindful eating. Eating mindfully transforms a basic activity into a deeply enriching practice. Focus fully on each bite, savoring flavors, textures, and sensations. Slow down meals, appreciating each taste and moment of nourishment. Notice how your body responds. Gratitude, satisfaction, and enhanced enjoyment arise effortlessly. Mindful movement. Physical activities such as walking, exercise, or yoga offer ideal moments to cultivate mindfulness. While exercising, fully concentrate on sensations in your body. Notice each step, each breath, and movement. By anchoring yourself in your body's sensations, mindfulness strengthens effortlessly, providing clarity and calmness. The power of simplification. Simplicity complements mindfulness. A life overly complicated with clutter, unnecessary commitments, or excessive tasks prevents mindfulness from taking root. Simplifying life isn't just about minimalism. It's a practical strategy for creating space for greater presence, clarity, and deeper focus. Consider simplicity as clearing the mental and emotional clutter that impedes mindful presence. When your environment and schedule are simplified, it naturally supports clearer thinking, deeper focus, and stronger alignment with your authentic self. Practical tip: mindful decluttering. Begin with your workspace or living environment. Consciously choose items that support clarity, inspiration, and alignment. Regularly evaluate and remove what no longer serves a meaningful purpose. Notice the immediate mental clarity and reduced stress that arise from a simplified physical space. Utilizing visualization to strengthen mindfulness. Visualization is a powerful mindfulness practice that helps you remain aligned with your authentic self and intentions. By consciously visualizing your desired outcomes or the type of person you wish to be, you program your subconscious mind to naturally gravitate toward these realities. Visualization doesn't merely attract success, it shapes your perception, priming your mind to recognize and embrace opportunities aligned with your deepest intentions. It moves you from chasing success to effortlessly experiencing it by continually aligning your subconscious beliefs with your conscious desires. Practical tip: visualization exercise. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily. Clearly visualize a desired outcome, feeling and experiencing it vividly. Engage all senses in your visualization, noticing sights, sounds, emotions, and sensations. Practice consistently, and you'll effortlessly begin to recognize opportunities and resources aligning with your visualized outcomes. Resilient optimism. The mindful perspective. Mindfulness profoundly influences your mindset, shifting your orientation from negativity or stress toward resilient optimism. Optimism isn't mere wishful thinking. It's an intentional mindset choosing to focus on potential rather than obstacles. Mindful optimism doesn't ignore reality. It simply chooses to approach situations constructively, recognizing that each challenge offers hidden opportunities. Mindfulness enables you to pause, reflect, and reframe difficulties positively, fostering resilience and effortless adaptation. Practical example: mindful reframing. When encountering a setback, pause and breathe mindfully. Instead of immediately labeling the situation negatively, ask yourself, what opportunity might this setback present? Reflect on potential learning or growth embedded within each challenge. This mindful approach naturally cultivates optimism and resilience, attracting success effortlessly through clarity and positivity. Responsive versus reactive mindfulness. Mindfulness fosters responsive rather than reactive approaches to life's challenges. Reactions are impulsive, automatic responses driven by stress, fear, or frustration. Responses, however, are mindful, intentional actions arising from thoughtful awareness and alignment with your authentic self. Responsive action ensures you remain calm, thoughtful, and effective, rather than driven by impulsivity or emotional turmoil. Practical tip: mindful pause technique. When faced with a stressful decision or difficult conversation, pause consciously. Take 3 slow, mindful breaths. Consider the situation calmly before responding. This brief yet powerful practice shifts you from reactivity to conscious responsiveness, enhancing clarity, relationships, and outcomes effortlessly. Integrating mindfulness and presence for effortless success. Throughout this chapter, we've explored mindfulness not merely as a practice but as a way of living and interacting with the world. Presence, simplicity, visualization, optimism, and responsiveness represent the foundations of mindful alignment, powerful forces that transform your relationship with success. Effortless success emerges naturally when you cultivate consistent mindfulness, embracing presence fully in every moment. Rather than chasing external validation or frantic activity, you discover an inner calm, resilience, and clarity guiding you effortlessly toward meaningful accomplishments. Mindfulness teaches that the journey itself is as valuable as any destination. As you integrate these mindful practices into your daily life, notice the subtle yet profound shifts occurring. Increased clarity emerges, opportunities present themselves naturally, and your authentic self flourishes in alignment with your deepest intentions. Effortless success awaits not in the frantic chase, but within each mindful, purposeful moment you choose to fully inhabit. Welcome fully to this moment. The path ahead, effortless, authentic, and deeply fulfilling, is already unfolding before you. Chapter 6. Harnessing Emotional Intelligence to Effortlessly Attract Success. Emotional intelligence, the hidden driver of success. Emotional intelligence, often abbreviated as EQ, refers to the capacity to understand, manage, and harness your emotions, as well as empathetically connect with the emotions of others. While traditional views emphasize intellectual intelligence, IQ, and technical skills as drivers of success, research increasingly shows emotional intelligence, EQ, is even more predictive of lasting fulfillment, career growth, and meaningful relationships. Why is emotional intelligence so essential for effortless success? When you understand and manage your emotional landscape, your actions flow from clarity, confidence, and calm. You experience less internal friction, fewer reactive decisions, and greater alignment with your true self. High EQ allows you to effortlessly navigate complex social dynamics, inspire trust in your relationships, and remain resilient in the face of setbacks or stress. Unlike IQ, emotional intelligence can be cultivated at any stage of life, making it a powerful tool to actively shape your journey toward effortless achievement. Understanding the dimensions of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence consists of several key dimensions, each contributing uniquely to effortless success. 1. Self-awareness. Recognizing your own emotions clearly, including how they influence thoughts, behaviors, and interactions. Self-awareness allows you to maintain clarity, make aligned decisions, and navigate life's challenges calmly. 2. Self-regulation. Managing emotions effectively, particularly in challenging or stressful situations, maintaining calm and thoughtful responsiveness rather than impulsive reactions. 3. Empathy. Understanding and feeling with others, allowing deep and authentic relationships, fostering collaboration, and enhancing leadership capabilities. 4. Social skills. Communicating effectively, resolving conflicts, and building strong, mutually supportive relationships essential for personal and professional success. By developing these dimensions of EQ, you effortlessly attract success through increased internal clarity, emotional resilience, deeper relationships, and effective collaboration, all critical components of sustainable achievement. Cultivating self-awareness. Knowing yourself deeply. Self-awareness is the foundational dimension of emotional intelligence. Without understanding your emotions, reactions, triggers, and motivations, effortless success remains elusive. Self-awareness allows you to identify and regulate emotional responses, align actions with your authentic values, and maintain clarity and purpose amidst life's complexities. When you deeply understand your emotions, you move beyond impulsive reactions and cultivate conscious, deliberate responses, enhancing effectiveness, resilience, and satisfaction. Practical exercise. Emotional tracking. Spend 1 week documenting your emotions daily. Record experiences and situations triggering specific emotions, e.g., stress, joy, frustration, excitement. Reflect on patterns. When do you feel energized? Which experiences consistently trigger frustration or anxiety? Identify recurring patterns. Awareness alone begins shifting unconscious reactivity toward conscious emotional regulation. Over time, emotional self-awareness fosters clarity, balance, and alignment with your authentic self. Mastering emotional self-regulation. Self-regulation, the ability to manage emotions effectively, is crucial for effortless achievement. Without emotional self-regulation, stressful circumstances trigger reactivity, anxiety, and emotional turmoil. Yet, when you master self-regulation, challenges become manageable, and setbacks feel less overwhelming, enhancing your capacity to maintain purposeful momentum. The importance of emotional regulation. Consider the difference between two people encountering a setback. Individual A reacts impulsively, immediately feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or frustrated. This emotional turmoil clouds judgment and drains energy, leading to ineffective actions or inaction altogether. Individual B practices emotional self-regulation, acknowledging initial emotional responses but consciously calming and centering before responding. This approach provides clarity, stability, and enhanced problem-solving ability, significantly improving outcomes. Self-regulation doesn't suppress emotions. It transforms your relationship with them, reducing stress and increasing purposeful action. Practical technique. Mindful emotional regulation. When intense emotions arise, pause and identify the emotion you're experiencing. Take 3 slow, intentional breaths, grounding your attention. Ask yourself, what is truly causing this emotion? How can I respond calmly rather than impulsively? Regular practice significantly strengthens emotional regulation, enhancing your resilience, clarity, and natural alignment with success. Cultivating empathy, the gateway to authentic connections. Empathy, the cornerstone of emotional intelligence, involves feeling and understanding others' perspectives and emotions. Empathy fosters genuine relationships, reduces conflict, and enhances cooperation, qualities foundational to sustainable success. People with high empathy naturally attract deeper, meaningful relationships because their emotional connection fosters trust, support, and genuine respect. Empathy also significantly improves your leadership skills, making others feel valued, inspired, and motivated. Why empathy matters. Relationship building. Empathy builds trust and fosters meaningful relationships, enriching your social network effortlessly. Conflict resolution. Empathetic understanding resolves conflicts constructively rather than escalating tensions. Influence and leadership. Empathy inspires others to follow and support your vision willingly, amplifying your impact naturally. Practical tip. Empathy exercise. Choose a recent interpersonal situation, positive or challenging. Mentally step fully into the other person's experience. Ask yourself, how might they feel or perceive this situation? What motivates or concerns them deeply? Use empathy consciously in daily interactions, noting improvements in relationship quality, trust, and collaboration. Improving social intelligence. The art of effective communication. Effective communication is a cornerstone of effortless success. Clear, authentic communication builds trust, reduces misunderstandings, and attracts opportunities naturally. High social intelligence transforms everyday interactions into opportunities for meaningful connection, collaboration, and influence. Many underestimate communication's power or mistake talking for effective communication. Yet effective communication also requires active listening, clear articulation, empathy, and adaptability, all crucial emotional intelligence skills. Practical exercise. Active listening practice. Next conversation. Focus fully on what the other person says, resisting distractions or internal narratives. Clarify their points by restating, "What I'm hearing is." Validate their emotions by acknowledging, "I understand how that must feel." Respond thoughtfully, calmly, and authentically. Regular practice strengthens social intelligence, creating meaningful connections effortlessly. Proactive stress management. Proactively managing stress significantly contributes to effortless success. Chronic stress undermines emotional clarity, reduces productivity, and diminishes your capacity to engage effectively with opportunities. Proactive stress management practices, such as regular mindfulness, physical exercise, and maintaining balanced routines, preserve emotional stability and enhance productivity. Practical tip. Stress relief routines. Develop daily practices to proactively manage stress. Mindful breathing exercises, 5 to 10 minutes daily. Regular physical activity, yoga, walking, exercise. Short restorative breaks throughout your workday. Engaging regularly in relaxing hobbies or creative outlets. Cultivating adaptability through emotional intelligence. Adaptability is essential for effortless success, as change is inevitable. Emotionally intelligent individuals remain calm, adaptable, and resourceful amidst uncertainty, viewing change as opportunities rather than threats. Cultivating adaptability through emotional intelligence involves maintaining openness, embracing continuous learning, and emotionally regulating fear and anxiety related to change. Practical tip. Scenario planning exercise. Regularly imagine scenarios involving significant change. Visualize calm, emotionally regulated responses. Reflect on potential benefits or learning opportunities presented by each scenario. Adaptability ensures you remain resilient and effectively aligned with effortless success despite life's inevitable uncertainties. Integrating emotional intelligence into your life. This chapter has illuminated emotional intelligence as an indispensable element of effortless success. As you conclude, reflect on these core questions. Am I aware of and effectively regulating my emotional reactions? Do I approach relationships and communication empathetically and authentically? Am I proactively managing stress and embracing adaptability? Effortless success emerges naturally from the emotionally intelligent alignment of clarity, empathy, adaptability, and authentic responsiveness. This alignment positions you effortlessly within opportunities and relationships that foster sustainable success and genuine fulfillment. Welcome to the profound shift toward effortless achievement, where emotional intelligence aligns you gracefully with authentic success, eliminating exhausting chasing forever. Chapter 7: Mastering Self-Discipline and the Art of Consistent Action. Self-discipline, the foundation of effortless success. Self-discipline is often misunderstood as a rigid, restrictive force, a harsh set of rules or punishments designed to keep oneself in line. Many associate discipline with struggle, deprivation, and the exhausting battle between desire and obligation. Yet, when viewed authentically, self-discipline becomes an empowering practice, a gentle yet powerful alignment of actions and intentions. Rather than feeling restrictive, true self-discipline liberates you from impulsive distractions and emotional turbulence, guiding you gracefully toward your goals. In reality, self-discipline is the subtle but profound commitment to yourself. It is the consistent honoring of your values and aspirations through mindful choices and actions. Without genuine discipline, dreams remain abstract, goals become unfulfilled, and potential remains unrealized. With authentic self-discipline, however, you effortlessly harness your energy, maintaining momentum toward genuine success and deep fulfillment. Understanding the true nature of self-discipline. Effortless self-discipline arises not from harsh self-control, but from genuine alignment between your intentions, values, and daily habits. Many struggle with discipline precisely because their actions aren't fully aligned with their deeper values or desires. If your daily actions feel disconnected from your deeper purpose, motivation fades quickly, requiring continuous force and struggle. However, when your intentions and daily actions align authentically, self-discipline becomes natural, enjoyable, and sustainable. Actions arising from clarity and alignment generate energy, joy, and motivation, reducing the need for force or willpower. Imagine two people attempting to exercise regularly. Person A views exercise as punishment, forcing themselves daily through sheer willpower. Each workout feels exhausting, unpleasant, and demotivating, eventually leading to burnout and abandonment of the goal. Person B genuinely aligns their goal to exercise with core values such as health, vitality, or emotional well-being. They find enjoyment and purpose within each activity, exercising not from obligation, but from genuine desire. Discipline emerges naturally, effortlessly maintained by alignment with deeper intentions. True self-discipline, therefore, relies on alignment and clarity rather than restriction or struggle. The power of clear, achievable goals. Authentic self-discipline thrives when your goals are clear, aligned, and achievable. Without clarity, your energy dissipates into confusion and distraction. Clear, achievable goals focus your actions, guide decisions, and effortlessly sustain motivation. One highly effective framework for setting meaningful goals is known as SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These clearly defined objectives significantly enhance your self-discipline, creating purposeful momentum toward success. Practical example of SMART goals. Instead of vague goals like, I want to get healthy, a SMART goal might be, I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 times per week, over the next 3 months. Practical exercise. SMART goal setting. Clearly articulate a goal aligned with your core values. Define specific, measurable outcomes. Identify achievable action steps. Ensure relevance to your deeper purpose. Set a clear timeline to track progress and maintain accountability. This clarity and purpose-driven approach makes self-discipline effortless rather than forceful. Harnessing routines to strengthen discipline. Routines form the backbone of effortless discipline. A routine automates positive habits, reducing the daily drain on willpower and decision-making. Once established, routines create effortless momentum, seamlessly integrating beneficial actions into your daily life. Highly successful individuals consistently highlight the transformative power of routines, particularly morning and evening routines, anchoring their day in purpose and clarity. Establishing consistent routines significantly enhances productivity, emotional balance, and sustained motivation. Why routines work. Reduce mental fatigue caused by constant decision-making. Establish automatic positive habits aligned with core values. Enhance productivity, creativity, and emotional resilience. Practical exercise. Creating your ideal daily routine. Identify daily activities supporting your core values, e.g., meditation, exercise, creative work, reading, or reflection. Incorporate these into consistent daily routines, such as a morning ritual or evening wind-down. Commit to your routines for 21 days initially to solidify them into habit. As routines integrate seamlessly, effortless discipline emerges, naturally aligning daily actions with authentic success. Time blocking. The art of intentional focus. Time blocking involves scheduling dedicated time segments each day explicitly focused on specific tasks. This powerful discipline technique significantly enhances productivity, clarity, and focus, reducing overwhelm, distraction, and procrastination. By proactively dedicating clear time blocks to important tasks, you cultivate focused discipline effortlessly, eliminating unnecessary interruptions or distractions that undermine progress. How to effectively implement time blocking. At the start of each day, create clear time blocks, e.g., 9 to 11 a.m., focused work on important tasks, 1 to 2 p.m., meetings, 3 to 4 p.m., creative work. During each block, eliminate distractions, close unnecessary browser tabs, silence notifications, and inform others of your limited availability. Dedicate each time block exclusively to the assigned task, deepening focus and significantly enhancing productivity. This focused discipline generates effortless momentum, naturally aligning your daily actions with your deeper goals and intentions. Reinforcing positive habits through mindful rewards. Positive reinforcement. Rewarding yourself after successfully implementing beneficial habits or achieving small milestones, powerfully strengthens effortless discipline. Rewards maintain motivation, celebrating progress and reinforcing positive actions, encouraging continued alignment with your authentic goals. Practical tip. Implementing a reward system. Clearly identify positive habits aligned with your goals. Set achievable milestones, weekly, monthly, or after specific successes. Mindfully reward yourself for progress, favorite treat, time off, special activities. Notice how positive reinforcement enhances motivation, reduces resistance, and effortlessly strengthens discipline. Regular reflection. Ensuring continued alignment. Regular reflection sustains effortless self-discipline by keeping your actions consistently aligned with core values and authentic intentions. Reflection enables you to evaluate progress, identify misalignment quickly, and adjust actions proactively, maintaining clarity, motivation, and purposeful momentum. Reflection isn't mere introspection. It's a powerful strategic discipline enhancing awareness, emotional intelligence, and alignment. Practical exercise. Weekly reflection. Schedule 20 to 30 minutes weekly for reflection. Clearly assess progress. What actions aligned closely with my intentions? Where did I experience resistance or misalignment? What small adjustments can realign my actions effortlessly? Commit regularly, maintaining clarity, motivation, and alignment consistently. The 1% improvement rule. Building effortless momentum. Small, consistent improvements compound significantly over time, creating profound growth and effortless momentum. The 1% improvement rule suggests small, incremental changes, applied consistently, create transformative results. Rather than overwhelming yourself with drastic changes, commit instead to improving only 1% daily in any area: productivity, health, relationships, or emotional balance. Consistent, minor improvements naturally generate sustainable momentum and effortless discipline. Practical exercise. Implementing the 1% rule. Choose one small, manageable action daily. Commit consistently to small improvements, e.g., 5 extra minutes of meditation, 1 healthier food choice daily, reading 10 pages daily. Track progress consistently. Celebrate small successes regularly, maintaining motivation and effortlessly strengthening discipline. Integrating discipline into effortless alignment. Throughout this chapter, we've redefined self-discipline as a gentle yet powerful alignment of your actions with core values, authentic intentions, and clear goals. Genuine self-discipline emerges effortlessly, not from restriction or force, but from clarity, alignment, and positive habits nurtured consistently. As you conclude this exploration, reflect deeply. Am I clear on my authentic goals and intentions? Are my daily habits, routines, and choices genuinely aligned with these deeper values? Am I effectively leveraging routines, rewards, reflection, and incremental improvements to maintain momentum effortlessly? True discipline doesn't restrict or exhaust. It liberates, energizes, and effortlessly aligns you with authentic success. By integrating these insights consistently, you naturally foster a fulfilling, purposeful, and joy-filled life, effortlessly drawing success toward you rather than chasing it relentlessly. Welcome to the gentle yet powerful mastery of authentic discipline, the essential bridge between intention and effortless achievement, guiding you gracefully toward the fulfillment you've always desired. Chapter 8. Leveraging the Power of Positive Thinking. The transformative impact of positive thinking. At first glance, positive thinking may appear simple, perhaps even naive or superficial. Skeptics dismiss it as mere optimism disconnected from reality. However, true positive thinking is not about denying life's difficulties or ignoring genuine challenges. Instead, it's a profound mindset shift, one that chooses to view circumstances constructively, believing that opportunities for growth, success, and fulfillment exist even within setbacks or struggles. Positive thinking acts like a subtle yet powerful lens through which you see the world, dramatically influencing your responses, actions, and ultimately, the outcomes you attract. A positive mindset creates inner resilience, emotional balance, and clarity, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and alignment. It fuels creativity, enhances problem-solving capabilities, and magnetically attracts opportunities aligned with your authentic self. Effortless success emerges naturally from positivity, as your perspective increasingly aligns with possibility, potential, and constructive solutions, rather than limitations, scarcity, or fear. The neuroscience behind positive thinking. The effectiveness of positive thinking is strongly supported by neuroscience. Research consistently demonstrates that your thoughts significantly influence emotional states, behaviors, and outcomes. Negative thinking narrows perspective, reducing creativity, increasing stress, and impairing productivity. Conversely, positive thinking enhances brain function, expands creativity, and strengthens emotional resilience, naturally increasing productivity and effectiveness. When you consistently cultivate positive thinking, your brain physically changes, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity, strengthening neural pathways associated with optimism, resilience, and creative problem-solving. Over time, positivity becomes your default state, effortlessly influencing your emotional responses, decisions, relationships, and daily life experiences. Cultivating genuine positivity. Genuine positivity involves consciously reframing situations constructively, not blindly ignoring reality, but actively shifting perspectives toward potential opportunities and solutions. When facing challenges, a positive thinker instinctively seeks solutions rather than fixating on problems. Positivity empowers you to act thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, turning difficulties into growth opportunities effortlessly. Consider two people facing the same career setback. Person A immediately perceives failure, feels overwhelmed, and succumbs to anxiety. Negative thinking prevents clear decisions or constructive action, intensifying frustration and hopelessness. Person B, guided by positive thinking, pauses mindfully, reframing the setback as a valuable opportunity for learning and growth. Constructive thinking generates clarity, resilience, and proactive responses, ultimately transforming setbacks into stepping stones toward authentic success. The critical difference is not external circumstance, but internal perspective, a choice consciously cultivated through positive thinking. Practical techniques for positive thinking. Positive thinking, like emotional intelligence or mindfulness, can be consciously strengthened through practical techniques and daily habits. 1. Daily positive affirmations. Positive affirmations actively shape your subconscious beliefs, enhancing self-confidence, optimism, and alignment with your deeper goals. Begin each morning consciously repeating affirmations aligned with your authentic aspirations. Examples include: I'm naturally attracting opportunities aligned with my authentic self. I effortlessly overcome challenges with clarity and ease. Success flows naturally to me. Consistent repetition strengthens neural pathways, cultivating effortless optimism and confidence. 2. Gratitude journaling. Gratitude transforms your perception, shifting attention from scarcity or problems toward abundance and opportunities. Each evening, write 3 things you genuinely appreciate from your day. Be specific, acknowledging both small and large joys. Regular gratitude journaling naturally enhances positivity, emotional resilience, and effortless alignment with success. 3. Solution-focused thinking. When confronted with a problem, consciously focus your thinking toward solutions rather than dwelling on the challenge itself. Clearly define the issue you face. Immediately brainstorm multiple possible solutions, no matter how unconventional. Cultivate a proactive, solutions-oriented mindset, naturally transforming challenges into constructive opportunities. The positive power of your social circle. Positivity is contagious, significantly influenced by those around you. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people naturally elevates your mindset, emotional resilience, and clarity, significantly enhancing your capacity for effortless success. Conversely, consistently negative influences drain your energy, diminish optimism, and hinder growth. Evaluating your social circle and intentionally cultivating relationships with positive, growth-oriented individuals dramatically influences your ability to attract success effortlessly. Practical exercise. Evaluating your circle. Assess your closest relationships. Who inspires optimism and resilience? Who consistently drains your energy or encourages negativity? Consciously prioritize relationships that uplift, inspire, and align with your authentic values and aspirations. Positive relationships significantly enhance emotional health, clarity, and success. Developing optimistic resilience. Resilient optimism involves maintaining positivity even during setbacks or difficulties. Optimism isn't blind. It acknowledges challenges realistically yet approaches them constructively, trusting in eventual positive outcomes and your capacity for adaptation. Resilient optimism reframes setbacks as temporary, manageable, and surmountable, significantly reducing stress and emotional exhaustion. Transforms failure into feedback, creating opportunities for learning and continuous improvement. Practical tip. Optimism journal. Record daily experiences, especially challenges or setbacks. Reframe each situation positively, identifying constructive lessons or potential opportunities for growth. Regular practice strengthens your capacity for resilient optimism, enhancing your adaptability, productivity, and effortless success. Mindful positivity in communication. Effective communication significantly impacts positivity, resilience, and success. Mindful communication consciously chooses positivity, clarity, and empathy over negativity or criticism, creating stronger relationships, clearer interactions, and deeper alignment with your authentic self. Positivity in communication attracts trust, collaboration, and opportunities effortlessly. Mindful positivity transforms your interactions, relationships, and emotional landscape, enhancing your capacity for authentic success. Practical exercise. Mindful positive communication. Before responding to a challenging interaction, pause briefly. Choose responses consciously, emphasizing constructive solutions or positive acknowledgement rather than criticism or negativity. Observe how mindful positive communication transforms relationships, increases respect, and naturally enhances your influence and alignment. Positivity and visualization for effortless alignment. Visualization enhances positive thinking significantly, combining mindfulness and optimism. By regularly visualizing desired outcomes clearly and positively, your mind naturally orients toward aligned opportunities, effortlessly recognizing possibilities and solutions that match your envisioned outcomes. Visualization amplifies positivity, transforming your subconscious beliefs and attracting aligned opportunities effortlessly. Practical technique. Daily positive visualization. Set aside 10 minutes daily. Visualize clearly your desired outcomes, experiencing and feeling success vividly. Consistent visualization strengthens positivity, clarity, and subconscious alignment, dramatically enhancing your natural attraction of success. Positivity as a gateway to effortless alignment. Through this chapter, we have explored positivity as more than optimism. It's a profoundly transformative mindset shift, significantly enhancing clarity, emotional resilience, creativity, and adaptability. True positivity transforms challenges into constructive opportunities effortlessly, cultivating authentic alignment and natural attraction of success. As you integrate positivity into your daily practices, reflect consciously. Am I consistently cultivating constructive, optimistic perspectives? Do my social circles encourage and reflect genuine positivity? Am I proactively reframing setbacks constructively and leveraging visualization? True success, fulfillment, and satisfaction emerge naturally from positivity. Not because challenges disappear, but because your perspective consistently aligns constructively, transforming obstacles into effortless growth opportunities. Welcome fully to the transformative power of positivity, where success becomes a natural consequence of your aligned, optimistic, and resilient mindset. Effortlessly, you discover the truth that success isn't something you must endlessly chase. It's naturally drawn toward clarity, authenticity, and positivity. Chapter 9. Expanding your influence through authentic leadership. The essence of authentic leadership. Leadership is often misunderstood as a title, position, or authority over others. However, true leadership transcends hierarchical roles. It is an internal quality, a way of being that naturally inspires, influences, and elevates those around you. Authentic leadership is not about control or dominance. It is about alignment, integrity, and genuine service to others. At its core, authentic leadership means living in accordance with your values, leading by example, and positively impacting those around you, whether in your career, relationships, or personal development. You don't need to be in a formal leadership position to be a leader. Leadership is about how you show up in the world, how you communicate, and how you contribute to the collective success of others. When you embody authentic leadership, you effortlessly attract opportunities, build trust, and cultivate meaningful relationships. Instead of chasing authority or influence, you naturally inspire people to respect, support, and follow you. Not because they have to, but because they genuinely want to. The pillars of authentic leadership. To cultivate effortless leadership, you must embrace its core principles. Authentic leadership is built upon 5 foundational pillars. 1. Self-awareness and integrity. Authentic leaders know who they are. They recognize their strengths, acknowledge their limitations, and commit to continuous growth. They lead with integrity, ensuring their actions align with their values and beliefs. Practical exercise. Personal leadership journal. Reflect on your values, strengths, and areas for improvement. Identify whether your daily actions align with your personal principles. Make small, conscious adjustments to ensure integrity in your decisions. 2. Emotional intelligence and empathy. Leadership is not about exerting authority. It's about understanding and connecting with people. Leaders with high emotional intelligence, EQ, can manage their own emotions while also empathizing with others, fostering strong relationships and meaningful influence. Practical tip: empathy in action. Practice active listening by fully focusing on others when they speak. Validate emotions before offering advice or solutions. Observe how empathy strengthens trust and deepens your connections. 3. Clear and authentic communication. Leadership is fundamentally about communication. The ability to clearly express ideas, inspire action, and foster open dialogue is essential. Authentic leaders communicate with honesty, confidence, and clarity, ensuring their message resonates with those around them. Practical exercise. Mindful speaking. Before speaking, pause and ask, is this message clear, authentic, and constructive? Ensure your tone aligns with your intent. Practice mindful, confident communication in daily interactions. 4. Servant leadership. Empowering others. True leadership is not about self-promotion. It is about service. Servant leadership focuses on lifting others up, helping them grow, and creating an environment where everyone thrives. When you shift from seeking power to empowering others, you naturally attract success. Practical tip: acts of service. Identify one way you can support, mentor, or assist someone each week. Offer guidance, encouragement, or practical help without expecting anything in return. Notice how serving others strengthens your influence and leadership presence. 5. Adaptability and resilience. In a constantly changing world, authentic leaders remain adaptable. They embrace uncertainty, respond thoughtfully to challenges, and maintain resilience under pressure. They do not resist change. they lead through it. Practical exercise: reframing challenges. When facing a challenge, shift your mindset from "why is this happening?" to "what opportunity does this present?" Identify one lesson or strength that can emerge from adversity. Use setbacks as stepping stones toward greater leadership wisdom. Leading without forcing: the power of influence over authority. Many people mistakenly believe that leadership requires authority, a position of power over others. However, the most influential leaders operate not through control, but through inspiration and influence. Influence is effortless. Authority is forced. Consider the difference. A leader who forces authority demands compliance, controls others, and prioritizes hierarchy. A leader who builds influence inspires action, earns trust, and fosters mutual respect. Influence stems from authenticity, trust, and credibility. When people believe in you, not because they are obligated to, but because they are genuinely inspired, you naturally become a leader in any space you occupy. How to cultivate influence effortlessly. Be consistently reliable. People trust those who consistently follow through on their words and commitments. Led by example. Demonstrate the qualities you wish to see in others. Offer value freely. Share insights, advice, and encouragement without expecting immediate returns. Listen more than you speak. Understanding others' needs and concerns strengthens influence naturally. Building a culture of trust and respect. Trust is the foundation of leadership. Without trust, leadership collapses into manipulation or coercion. Trust is not demanded. It is earned through consistent honesty, reliability, and respect. How to build trust in leadership. Transparency. Be honest about challenges, decisions, and expectations. Consistency. Align your actions with your words. Mutual respect. Treat everyone, regardless of status, with equal dignity and consideration. Practical exercise. Leadership trust audit. Reflect on your interactions with colleagues, friends, or team members. Ask, do they trust me? If not, what actions can I take to build deeper trust? Implement one trust-building behavior daily. Conflict as an opportunity for growth. Many people shy away from conflict, fearing it disrupts harmony. However, effective leaders recognize that conflict, when approached mindfully, can be an opportunity for deeper understanding, innovation, and stronger relationships. How to navigate conflict as a leader. Stay emotionally grounded. Respond rather than react. Seek to understand before being understood. Listen first. Focus on solutions, not blame. Shift the conversation toward constructive resolution. Practical tip. The 24-hour rule. If a conflict triggers strong emotions, wait 24 hours before responding. This prevents emotional reactivity and allows for a clearer, solution-oriented approach. The leadership mindset. From scarcity to abundance. Leadership rooted in scarcity, fear, competition, or insecurity creates tension and struggle. In contrast, authentic leadership stems from abundance, a mindset that believes in limitless possibilities, shared success, and mutual growth. Signs of a scarcity leadership mindset. Viewing others as threats rather than collaborators. Hoarding information instead of sharing knowledge. Leading with fear or control. Signs of an abundant leadership mindset. Celebrating the success of others. Encouraging growth and innovation. Viewing leadership as service, not status. Practical tip. Abundance leadership reflection. Reflect on a moment when you felt competitive or protective of your position. Ask, how could I shift toward a mindset of mutual success instead? Actively look for ways to support, mentor, or elevate others. Final reflections. Leadership as a way of being. Authentic leadership is not about a title, status, or external validation. It is about who you are, how you show up in the world, and how you positively impact those around you. Leadership is an ongoing practice of alignment, service, and continuous growth. Key takeaways. You don't have to chase leadership. Authentic leadership attracts success naturally. Influence matters more than authority. Trust, service, and self-awareness are the foundations of lasting leadership. Conflict, change, and setbacks are opportunities for deeper leadership wisdom. An abundance mindset strengthens leadership presence and collective success. As you embrace the principles of authentic leadership, notice how effortlessly success flows toward you. Not because you forced it, but because you led with integrity, clarity, and purpose. Welcome to the path of effortless, impactful leadership. Chapter 10. Creating a Legacy of Impact. The meaning of legacy, beyond material success. When most people hear the word legacy, they immediately think of wealth, titles, or achievements etched into history. But true legacy isn't merely about what you accumulate, it's about the lasting impact you leave behind. A legacy of impact extends beyond material possessions or professional milestones. It's about the lives you touch, the ideas you inspire, and the values you uphold. It's about how your presence in the world continues to shape and elevate others long after you're gone. True success is not measured by how much you acquire, but by how deeply you contribute. Legacy is what remains when all else fades. So, the real question is, what kind of legacy are you building today? Defining your personal legacy. Your legacy is shaped not just by major life events, but by your daily choices, words, and actions. Every interaction, every habit, and every decision subtly contributes to the mark you leave on the world. Ask yourself, what values do I want to be remembered for? How do I want to influence and inspire others? What contributions do I want to make, both personally and professionally? These questions serve as a compass, guiding your actions toward a life of meaningful impact rather than shallow success. Practical exercise. Craft your legacy statement. Take a moment to write your own legacy statement. Imagine someone delivering a speech about your life at the end of your journey. What would you want them to say? Write it in the present tense, as if it's already true. I am a person who empowers others, brings positivity to every space, and inspires creative solutions. I lead with integrity, leaving a trail of kindness, wisdom, and meaningful contributions. Keep this statement somewhere visible and revisit it often to ensure your actions align with your vision. Shifting from short-term gains to long-term impact. Many people focus solely on short-term goals, money, promotions, achievements, only to realize later that these pursuits lack lasting fulfillment. A true legacy is built not through temporary wins but through sustained contributions that benefit others beyond your immediate sphere. The difference between short-term success and long-term legacy. Short-term gains, long-term legacy. Seeking validation, seeking significance. Accumulating wealth for self, creating generational value. Focusing on immediate rewards, investing in future impact. Gaining power over others, empowering others to lead. Practical tip. Legacy-oriented decision-making. When making big decisions, ask, will this matter in 10 years? Does this decision align with my deeper purpose? If yes, move forward with confidence. If no, reevaluate and realign. This shift from instant gratification to lasting impact transforms your work, relationships, and influence. Inspiring others, leadership beyond the self. A true legacy isn't built in isolation, it is woven through the lives of others. Great leaders don't just accomplish things for themselves, they empower others to grow, evolve, and succeed. Leadership that creates impact focuses on leaving people, organizations, and communities better than they were before. How to inspire others and expand your legacy. Be a mentor. Share your knowledge, experience, and wisdom. Your guidance today can shape someone's entire future. Lead with example. Your actions influence others more than your words. Walk the talk. Encourage growth. Support and uplift others rather than competing with them. True leadership is about building others up. Pass down wisdom. Teach valuable lessons, not just through advice, but through your daily example. Foster collaboration. Success multiplies when people grow together rather than in isolation. Practical tip. The ripple effect exercise. Think of one person whose life you can positively influence this week. Offer support, guidance, or encouragement, whether through mentorship, conversation, or direct assistance. Observe how a small act of leadership creates lasting impact far beyond what you may initially perceive. This is how legacies are built. One person, one moment, one action at a time. Investing in community and generational impact. While personal achievements are meaningful, true legacy extends beyond individual success to making a difference in the lives of others. Whether through charitable efforts, community involvement, or family values, the most profound legacies are those that create lasting, positive change. Ways to build a legacy through community impact. Give back. Support causes that align with your values. Volunteer. Dedicate time, skills, or resources to meaningful community projects. Teach and empower. Knowledge and wisdom become exponentially more valuable when passed on. Support future generations. Help create opportunities for those who come after you. Practical exercise. Community impact plan. Identify one area in your community where you can make a difference. Commit to one small action this month that contributes to this cause. Notice how one act of service has a multiplying effect over time. Legacies that extend beyond the self become forces of lasting change. Ethical leadership. The foundation of a strong legacy. A legacy of integrity and ethical leadership outlasts fleeting success. Leaders who prioritize ethics, honesty, fairness, and accountability create trust that withstands the test of time. Ethical leadership ensures that your impact remains positive and respected long after you're gone. How to lead ethically and authentically. Prioritize transparency. Be open, honest, and accountable in all dealings. Choose principle over profit. Integrity sustains success far longer than shortcuts or compromises. Build people, not just profits. Invest in growth and well-being, not just financial outcomes. Stay true to your values. Never trade authenticity for temporary success. Practical tip. The integrity check. Before making major decisions, ask, would I be proud if this were my legacy? Would I advise my own children to make the same choice? If the answer is no, realign your actions with your values. A legacy rooted in ethics creates trust and long-term influence that no title, status, or wealth can buy. Final reflections. Living your legacy every day. Legacy is not something you build at the end of your life. It is something you live every single day. Every conversation, decision, and action contributes to the story you leave behind. The most powerful legacies are not about money, fame, or status. They are about the values you uphold, the people you uplift, the wisdom you pass on, the impact you make. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark legacy is not about what you accumulate, but what you contribute. White heavy checkmark every small action, conversation, and choice shapes your impact. White heavy checkmark success is temporary, but your influence on others lasts beyond your lifetime. White heavy checkmark align your actions today with the legacy you want to leave behind. Final exercise. The Living Legacy Challenge. Identify one small action today that aligns with the legacy you want to create. Whether it's helping someone, sharing wisdom, or leading with integrity, make an intentional choice to live your legacy now. Conclusion. Your legacy begins today. Your legacy is not something to chase or postpone. It is something you shape every moment through how you live, lead, and uplift those around you. Success without impact is fleeting. But impact built on purpose creates a ripple effect that lasts generations. Today, you have the power to start living your legacy. Not by force, but by aligning with your truest, highest self. Welcome to a life of meaning, impact, and effortless legacy building. Chapter 11. Cultivating a Mindset for Abundance. The Power of an Abundance Mindset. The way you perceive the world, whether through a lens of abundance or scarcity, shapes your reality. A scarcity mindset is rooted in fear. Fear of lack, fear of competition, fear of not having enough. It creates stress, anxiety, and a constant sense of struggle. In contrast, an abundance mindset recognizes the limitless opportunities, resources, and possibilities available. It fosters gratitude, generosity, creativity, and effortless success. Abundance is not just about material wealth. It's about energy, relationships, opportunities, and well-being. An abundant person doesn't hoard resources or fear that success is limited. Instead, they believe that growth, success, and happiness are expansive and available to all. What happens when you shift to an abundance mindset? You stop chasing success and start attracting it. You let go of fear-based decisions and embrace inspired action. You shift from competition to collaboration, realizing that the success of others does not take away from your own. You develop resilience and confidence, knowing that even setbacks are simply redirections toward greater opportunities. The shift from scarcity to abundance is subtle yet profound. By embracing it, you create a life of ease, fulfillment, and effortless achievement. Breaking free from scarcity thinking. A scarcity mindset is deeply ingrained in modern society. From childhood, we are conditioned to believe in limitations, that money, success, love, and happiness are scarce, and we must fight for them. This mindset leads to fear-based behaviors like comparison and jealousy, feeling threatened by others' success instead of inspired by it. Hoarding mentality, feeling the need to accumulate wealth, knowledge, or opportunities out of fear of running out. Risk aversion, avoiding new opportunities because of fear of failure. Overworking and burnout, believing that the only way to succeed is through relentless effort and sacrifice. Practical exercise. Identify scarcity thoughts. Take 5 minutes to reflect on areas in your life where you feel there isn't enough. Write down any beliefs around lack or limitation. For example, there aren't enough opportunities for me. I don't have enough time to pursue what I love. Money is hard to come by. Now, consciously rewrite each belief from a mindset of abundance. Opportunities are everywhere, and I attract them easily. I prioritize my time for what truly matters. Wealth flows to me effortlessly when I provide value. This simple exercise rewires your brain for expansion, possibility, and success. Recognizing the unlimited possibilities around you. The universe is filled with opportunities, but your mindset determines what you notice. When you believe in abundance, your brain actively searches for solutions, possibilities, and opportunities. Consider this: if you are looking for reasons why something won't work, your brain will find plenty. But if you ask yourself, how could this work? Your brain starts searching for creative solutions. Practical tip: reframing possibilities. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, ask, how can I create the resources to afford this? Instead of saying, there are no opportunities, ask, where can I find or create opportunities? Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, ask, how can I improve? Your mind is a powerful tool. It will always find proof of what you believe. When you shift to an abundance mindset, you start seeing doors where others see walls. Practicing gratitude to amplify abundance. Gratitude is the most powerful tool for shifting into abundance. It trains your brain to focus on what is already good, rather than what is missing. When you feel grateful for what you have, you create a vibrational match for more of the same energy to flow into your life. Practical exercise. The gratitude shift. Morning gratitude. Each morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Reframe challenges. When something goes wrong, find one thing to appreciate about the situation. Gratitude before bed. Reflect on 3 moments from the day that brought you joy. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel better. It rewires your brain to expect and attract more abundance. Generosity. The secret to receiving more. One of the paradoxes of abundance is that the more you give, the more you receive. Many people fear giving because they think they will have less. But generosity signals to the universe that you trust in abundance. This doesn't mean reckless giving. It means sharing your energy, kindness, knowledge, or resources without fear. Ways to cultivate generosity. Share knowledge or resources freely. Offer sincere encouragement or support. Practice random acts of kindness without expectation of return. When you adopt generosity as a habit, abundance flows back to you in unexpected and effortless ways. Shifting from competition to collaboration. A scarcity mindset breeds competition, while an abundance mindset fosters collaboration. Scarcity mindset: if they succeed, I lose. Abundance mindset: there's enough success for everyone. Collaboration creates synergy. The combined energy of people working together leads to more opportunities, resources, and success for all involved. Practical tip: the abundant networking mindset. When meeting someone new, ask, how can I add value to this person's life? What can we create together? Build win-win partnerships, rather than seeing others as competition. When you embrace abundant collaboration, success flows effortlessly through relationships and shared opportunities. Expanding your financial abundance mindset. Many people hold deep-rooted scarcity beliefs around money, viewing it as limited or difficult to obtain. True financial abundance starts with a healthy mindset around wealth. Common scarcity beliefs about money. Crossmark, money is hard to make. Crossmark, rich people are greedy. Crossmark, if I make more, someone else gets less. Abundance reframes. White heavy checkmark, money is a tool for impact and freedom. White heavy checkmark, wealth allows me to give and create more. White heavy checkmark, there are infinite ways to generate income aligned with my purpose. By removing limiting beliefs, you open yourself to new streams of wealth and financial opportunities flowing effortlessly into your life. Final thoughts. Living abundantly every day. The abundance mindset is not just a belief, it's a daily practice. Every thought, decision, and interaction is an opportunity to choose expansion over fear. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark, you don't have to chase success. Abundance flows to those who align with it. White heavy checkmark, gratitude amplifies what you already have, attracting more. White heavy checkmark, generosity and collaboration expand your resources, rather than deplete them. White heavy checkmark, your mindset shapes your reality. What you focus on grows. Final exercise, the 30-day abundance challenge. Each day, write one abundant thought. Practice one act of generosity. Reframe one scarcity belief. By the end of 30 days, notice how effortlessly success, opportunities, and fulfillment begin flowing into your life. Conclusion: abundance is already yours. You are not separate from abundance. It is already within you. By shifting your mindset, embracing gratitude, and practicing generosity, you will naturally attract effortless success, deeper fulfillment, and limitless opportunities. Your life is as abundant as you allow it to be. Welcome to a new reality where abundance flows effortlessly toward you. Chapter 12. Embracing change as a catalyst for growth. The nature of change, an inevitable constant. Change is one of the few certainties in life. Yet, for many, change is met with resistance, fear, or anxiety. Why? Because the human mind craves stability, predictability, and control. However, when we resist change, we create internal struggle and unnecessary suffering. We hold on to outdated beliefs, unfulfilling relationships, or rigid expectations, preventing ourselves from experiencing the effortless flow of growth and expansion. But what if, instead of resisting, we learned to embrace change as a catalyst for growth? What if change was not something to fear, but a powerful force guiding you toward something greater? When you shift your relationship with change, viewing it as an opportunity rather than a threat, you step into a state of effortless success. You no longer chase stability or force control. Instead, you allow life to unfold, trusting that every transition is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. Why we fear change and how to overcome it. Fear of change is rooted in the fear of the unknown. The human mind prefers what is familiar, even if that familiar situation is uncomfortable or unfulfilling. Common fears surrounding change include fear of failure. What if this change leads to mistakes? Fear of loss. What if I lose something valuable? Fear of uncertainty. What if I make the wrong choice? Fear of discomfort. What if this transition is difficult? But here's the truth. The greatest personal growth always happens outside your comfort zone. If you are too comfortable, you are likely not evolving. Growth requires expansion, and expansion requires change. Practical tip: reframing fear into excitement. When you feel fear around change, pause and ask, what new possibilities might this change bring? What hidden opportunities might be waiting? Shift your internal dialogue from fear-based questions to opportunity-based questions. Instead of, what if I fail? Ask, what could I learn from this experience? Instead of, what if this goes wrong? Ask, what if this turns out better than I imagined? Reframing fear transforms anxiety into excitement and makes embracing change effortless. The growth mindset, Thriving through change. Your mindset determines whether change becomes an obstacle or a stepping stone to greater success. A fixed mindset views change as threatening and overwhelming. A growth mindset sees change as an opportunity for evolution, learning, and expansion. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset toward change. Fixed mindset, growth mindset. Change is scary. I don't like uncertainty. Change is an opportunity for new possibilities. I prefer staying where I'm comfortable. I embrace discomfort as part of growth. I'm afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson that helps me evolve. By adopting a growth mindset, you naturally attract opportunities, solutions, and success, without force or struggle. Letting go of the old to make space for the new. Change often requires letting go. Whether it's letting go of an outdated belief, an old habit, a job that no longer serves you, or a relationship that drains you, releasing what no longer aligns is essential for growth. Many people struggle with letting go because they focus on what they are losing rather than what they are gaining. Practical exercise. The letting go reflection. Identify one thing in your life that no longer serves you, a habit, belief, job, relationship, etc. Ask yourself, is this still aligned with who I want to become? What might I be gaining if I let this go? How will I feel once I release this? Commit to one small action to release it, whether that's setting a boundary, making a new decision, or shifting your mindset. Letting go is not losing. It is creating space for something greater. How to navigate uncertainty with confidence. One of the biggest challenges with change is uncertainty. Humans naturally crave predictability, and the unknown can feel unsettling. But consider this, all of the best things in life come from uncertainty. Every opportunity, from new career paths to creative ideas, was once an unknown possibility. Every relationship started with uncertainty. Every success story began with an unknown risk. Instead of fearing uncertainty, learn to embrace it as the space where magic happens. Practical tip, the what if shift. Instead of thinking, what if this goes wrong? Train your mind to ask, what if this turns out even better than I expect? Uncertainty is not something to avoid, it is the space where limitless possibilities exist. Adapting to change with flexibility and resilience. Effortless success is not about avoiding challenges, it's about developing the adaptability to move through them with ease. People who thrive through change don't resist challenges, they adjust and adapt. How to cultivate resilience through change. Stay present. Focus on what you can control in the moment. Be open to learning. Every challenge brings a lesson that strengthens you. Trust your ability to handle it. You have already overcome past challenges. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. Practical exercise. The Resilience Journal. Each evening, write one situation where you adapted to change successfully. Reflect on what strengths or insights you gained from the experience. Over time, you will build a record of proof that you can navigate change with confidence. Aligning yourself with the flow of life. Nature thrives on change. The seasons shift, rivers flow, trees grow and shed their leaves. Everything in nature moves with change, not against it. Yet, as humans, we often resist the natural flow of life, clinging to what is familiar instead of trusting in the unfolding of new possibilities. When you align yourself with the flow of change, success happens naturally. You stop fighting for control and start allowing opportunities to emerge. How to flow with change effortlessly. White heavy checkmark, trust the process. Believe that every transition is leading you toward greater alignment. White heavy checkmark, release resistance. Let go of attachment to how things should be and embrace what is unfolding. White heavy checkmark, stay open. Be willing to explore new paths, even if they are unexpected. White heavy checkmark, take aligned action. Instead of forcing outcomes, take inspired, mindful steps toward your goals. The key to effortless success is not avoiding change, but becoming fluid within it. Final reflections. Embracing change with ease. Every moment of change, whether big or small, is an invitation to grow, expand, and step into your fullest potential. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark, change is a natural and necessary part of life. White heavy checkmark fear of change is normal, but can be reframed into excitement and opportunity. White heavy checkmark letting go creates space for better opportunities and growth. White heavy checkmark uncertainty is the birthplace of new possibilities. White heavy checkmark resilience and adaptability make navigating change effortless. White heavy checkmark when you align with the flow of life, success comes naturally. Final exercise. The welcoming change practice. Each morning, say, I welcome change as an opportunity for growth and expansion. When facing uncertainty, remind yourself, life is unfolding for my highest good. Commit to one small action that aligns you with positive transformation today. By embracing change, you open yourself to a life of effortless flow, success, and fulfillment. Welcome to the mindset where change is no longer feared, but celebrated as the doorway to your greatest expansion. Chapter 13. Mastering Self-Trust and Intuition for Effortless Success. The foundation of self-trust, listening to your inner guidance. Many people spend their lives looking outward for answers, seeking validation, advice, and direction from others. They rely on external opinions, trends, and social expectations to guide their decisions. Yet, the most successful and fulfilled individuals have something in common. They trust themselves. Self-trust is the foundation of effortless success. It is the deep, unwavering confidence in your own ability to make the right choices, handle challenges, and navigate life with wisdom. It allows you to move through the world without second-guessing yourself, without fear of making mistakes, and without needing constant external approval. When you trust yourself, you make decisions with clarity and ease. You no longer feel anxious about what others think. You follow your intuition and take inspired action. You attract opportunities that align with your authentic self. Self-trust is not about being perfect. It's about knowing that whatever happens, you have the inner wisdom to handle it. Why self-doubt holds you back? Self-doubt is one of the biggest obstacles to effortless success. When you doubt yourself, you become trapped in indecision, overthinking, and fear of failure. You hesitate, second-guess, and constantly seek reassurance from others, which delays progress and drains your confidence. Common signs of self-doubt. Seeking excessive validation from others before making a decision. Overthinking and analyzing situations to the point of inaction. Feeling anxious about making mistakes or failing. Ignoring intuition in favor of logical, but unfulfilling choices. The truth about self-doubt. It doesn't mean you're incapable, it just means you haven't yet built the habit of trusting yourself. It's often conditioned from childhood, societal expectations, or past failures. It can be rewired through intentional practice and awareness. The good news? Self-trust is a skill you can develop. The more you trust yourself, the more effortless your decisions and success become. Strengthening your intuition. Your inner compass. Your intuition is your internal guidance system, an innate knowing that helps you navigate life effortlessly. It's that gut feeling, that inner voice, that deep sense of knowing what's right for you, even when logic says otherwise. Intuition is not magical thinking. It is a highly refined form of intelligence that processes subconscious information faster than your conscious mind. The more you tune into it, the more effortlessly you recognize the best opportunities, people, and decisions. How to recognize intuition versus fear. Intuition, fear, and overthinking. Feels calm, clear, and certain feels anxious, hesitant, and uncertain. Comes as a quiet but strong knowing, comes with racing thoughts and doubt. Aligns with your values and desires, is rooted in fear of failure or judgment. Encourages you to take inspired action, makes you avoid action and stay safe. Practical exercise. Strengthening your intuition. Each day, take 5 minutes to sit in silence and listen to your inner guidance. Ask yourself, what feels right for me? Pay attention to how your body reacts. A sense of ease and excitement often signals the right path. Act on small intuitive nudges and notice how they guide you toward effortless success. The more you trust and act on your intuition, the clearer and stronger it becomes. Overcoming fear of making the wrong decision. One of the biggest barriers to self-trust is the fear of making the wrong decision. Many people hesitate to take action because they want certainty before they move forward. However, certainty does not come before action. It comes from action. Key truths about decision-making. There is no perfect decision. Every path leads to growth. Every decision provides valuable feedback, even if the outcome isn't what you expected. The only way to strengthen self-trust is to make decisions and learn from them. Practical tip: the 3-question decision test. Next time you're stuck in indecision, ask yourself, does this choice align with my values and goals? Will this decision expand or shrink my growth? If I weren't afraid, what would I choose? Then, take action. The sooner you decide, the sooner you move forward effortlessly. Releasing external validation. Becoming your own authority. Many people struggle with self-trust because they are conditioned to seek external validation. They rely on the opinions of others, family, friends, society, to determine what's right for them. However, living for external approval leads to disconnecting from your true self. You end up making choices based on what others expect, rather than what truly fulfills you. How to break free from external validation. Identify your approval-seeking behaviors. Do you hesitate to make decisions without consulting others? Do you feel uneasy when people disagree with your choices? Practice self-approval first. Instead of asking, "What will others think?" ask, "What do I truly want?" Make small independent decisions. Start with everyday choices, what to eat, wear, or do, without seeking validation. This strengthens your decision-making confidence. The more you rely on your own inner authority, the more effortlessly success flows to you. Taking inspired action. Trusting the process. Self-trust isn't just about making decisions. It's about taking action without needing guarantees of success. Many people wait for the perfect moment, fearing failure or uncertainty. But in reality, success unfolds through action, experimentation, and real-world experience. How to take action with self-trust. Trust the first step, even if you don't see the whole path. Let go of over-planning. Action creates clarity, not endless research. Embrace flexibility. If something doesn't work, adjust rather than abandon. Celebrate small wins. Every action strengthens your confidence. Success happens when you move, not when you wait. Trust yourself enough to take the leap. Embodying confidence. Acting as if you already trust yourself. Confidence isn't something you earn once you're successful. It's something you cultivate through consistent self-trust. Even if you don't fully feel confident yet, you can act as if you already trust yourself. The more you practice confident behaviors, the more natural they become. Practical exercise. The future self technique. Imagine your most confident, self-trusting future self. Ask yourself, how does this version of me think, act, and make decisions? How does this version of me handle challenges? Start acting as that version of yourself today. Your future self is already within you. You just need to align your present actions with that energy. Final reflections. Living in self-trust every day. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark self-trust eliminates fear, doubt, and hesitation, allowing you to move effortlessly toward success. White heavy checkmark your intuition is your most powerful guide. Listen to it. White heavy checkmark there are no wrong decisions. Every choice leads to learning and growth. White heavy checkmark stop seeking external validation. Become your own source of approval. White heavy checkmark confidence comes from taking action, not waiting for certainty. Final exercise. The Self-Trust Challenge. For the next 7 days, commit to making at least one decision daily without seeking external validation. Trust your first instinct and take action immediately. Notice how effortless success becomes when you stop second-guessing yourself. Conclusion. Trust yourself, and life will flow effortlessly. When you trust yourself fully, success becomes natural, effortless, and inevitable. You no longer chase validation, fear mistakes, or hesitate in indecision. You move through life with clarity, confidence, and flow. The greatest power you have is the ability to trust your own inner wisdom. And when you do, success will follow you effortlessly. Chapter 14. Aligning with the Flow of Life. The Art of Surrender and Allowing. The Paradox of Control. Why chasing blocks success? Most people believe that success requires relentless effort, control, and force. They think they must manipulate every outcome, push harder, and never stop striving. But this control-based approach often leads to frustration, stress, and burnout rather than fulfillment. Why? Because life is not meant to be forced, it is meant to be aligned with. The more we try to control every detail, the more we create resistance. Instead of allowing success to flow naturally, we create struggle. Instead of trusting in timing and process, we operate from fear and urgency. But what if there was another way? What if the key to success wasn't about doing more, but about allowing more? This chapter explores the art of surrender, flow, and effortless allowing, not as passive inaction, but as the most powerful way to attract abundance, happiness, and ease into your life. Understanding surrender, what it is and what it isn't. Surrender is often misunderstood. People assume it means giving up, quitting, or passively waiting for things to happen. But in reality, surrender is the most powerful, aligned action you can take. Surrender is. White heavy checkmark, trusting the process of life. White heavy checkmark, letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. White heavy checkmark, releasing struggle and embracing natural timing. White heavy checkmark, staying open to unexpected opportunities. White heavy checkmark, allowing success to flow rather than forcing it. Surrender is not. Crossmark, giving up or being lazy. Crossmark, avoiding responsibility or action. Crossmark, being indifferent or disengaged. Crossmark, letting life happen to you without direction. Surrender is about cooperating with life rather than fighting against it. When you surrender, you allow yourself to move with the natural rhythm of events, rather than against them. Why control creates resistance? When we try to control everything, we actually create more obstacles. Think about a river. A river flows naturally, moving around rocks and curves with ease. It doesn't resist, it simply follows the path of least resistance. Now imagine trying to force the river to flow in a straight line, building barriers, dams, and artificial channels. The effort required to fight against nature is exhausting, unsustainable, and ineffective. This is what happens when you try to control every aspect of your life. You fight against the natural flow, creating unnecessary stress and blocking opportunities that might have come effortlessly. The illusion of control. You cannot control how people react to you. You cannot control the exact timing of success. You cannot force things to happen before their time. But you can control your mindset, your actions, your ability to trust and allow. When you stop resisting, you create space for life to surprise you in beautiful ways. How to release control and trust the process. Letting go of control does not mean doing nothing. It means shifting your energy from force to flow, from struggle to ease. Here's how to practice surrender in a way that invites effortless success. 1. Set intentions, not attachments. Set clear goals and desires, but do not attach to how or when they must happen. Trust that the right timing and method will unfold naturally. Example, instead of saying, "I must get this job offer by next week," say, "I am open to the best career opportunity at the right time." 2. Replace worry with trust. Notice when your mind spirals into, "What if things go wrong?" Consciously shift to, "What if things go better than I imagined?" Example, instead of stressing about whether a relationship will last, trust that if it's right, it will stay, and if not, something better will come. 3. Let go of the timeline. Success is not always on your personal schedule, but it is always on the perfect schedule. Trust that delays, detours, and even rejections are redirections towards something better. Example, a missed opportunity often makes space for something even greater. 4. Stop overthinking and start allowing. Overthinking is an attempt to control the future. Action brings clarity, not endless analysis. Instead of overanalyzing decisions, trust your intuition and move forward. The flow state, when effort becomes effortless. Have you ever been so absorbed in an activity that time seemed to disappear? That is the flow state, a mental state where action feels effortless, natural, and deeply fulfilling. Flow happens when you white heavy checkmark are fully present. White heavy checkmark trust yourself. White heavy checkmark let go of distractions and expectations. White heavy check mark, enjoy the process rather than obsess over the result. How to enter the flow state more often. Engage in activities that energize you: work, creativity, movement, or learning. Remove distractions, turn off notifications, clear your space, and be fully present. Let go of perfectionism. Focus on doing, not overanalyzing. Follow inspiration. If something excites you, trust that feeling and take action. Flow state is where effortless success happens naturally, not through force, but through inspired action. Trusting life's timing. Why everything happens exactly when it should. One of the hardest truths to accept is that life's timing is not always your timing. But when you look back, you'll see that everything unfolded in the best way, even when it didn't seem like it at the time. Signs that timing is working in your favor. A door closes, only for a better opportunity to appear. Delays lead to unexpected benefits. What once felt like rejection turns into redirection. Practical exercise. The divine timing reflection. Think of one event in your past where things didn't go as planned. Ask yourself, did something better come from it? Write down 3 ways life's timing actually worked in your favor. The more you trust timing, the more effortlessly success and fulfillment will flow to you. Final reflections. Living in surrender and flow. When you stop forcing, chasing, and controlling, you create space for miracles. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark, success flows to those who trust, not those who force. White heavy checkmark, surrender is about alignment, not inaction. White heavy checkmark, letting go of control creates ease, clarity, and better outcomes. White heavy checkmark, everything happens at the perfect time, even when it's not your expected time. White heavy checkmark, the more you embrace flow, the more effortlessly success comes. Final exercise. The Let Go and Trust Challenge. For the next 7 days, practice letting go in small ways. Let go of overthinking. Let go of attachment to outcomes. Let go of needing everything to happen on your schedule. Instead, trust, flow, and allow. Notice how life begins to unfold effortlessly in your favor. Conclusion. Success is not forced, it is allowed. You are not here to chase life. You are here to flow with it. The greatest success comes not from forcing doors open, but from trusting the ones that open naturally. Surrender, trust, allow, and watch how effortlessly life brings you everything you desire. Chapter 15. The Art of Living in Alignment. Your path to effortless success. The power of alignment. Living in flow with your true self. Throughout this journey, we've explored the principles that shift you from chasing success to allowing it to flow effortlessly into your life. But there is one ultimate key to making this process sustainable and fulfilling. Living in alignment. Alignment means that your thoughts, actions, values, and goals are in harmony. It means you are living in a way that feels right, natural, and deeply fulfilling, without the constant struggle or force that comes from trying to be someone you're not. When you live in alignment, white heavy checkmark, you feel energized, inspired, and at peace. White heavy checkmark, opportunities seem to appear effortlessly. White heavy checkmark, you make decisions with clarity and confidence. White heavy checkmark, your work, relationships, and lifestyle reflect your true values. White heavy checkmark, success becomes a natural byproduct of who you are, not something you have to chase. Alignment is not about achieving perfection. It is about consistently adjusting, growing, and ensuring that your life reflects who you really are. The goal of this chapter is to help you identify where you are in alignment and where small adjustments can lead to a life of greater ease, joy, and effortless success. Signs you are in alignment versus out of alignment. Many people feel stuck, frustrated, or exhausted without realizing that they are simply living out of alignment. They are pursuing goals that don't truly inspire them, saying yes to things that drain them, or ignoring their inner voice in favor of external expectations. How to know if you're in alignment. White heavy check mark, you wake up feeling excited about your day. White heavy check mark, you feel a sense of ease, flow, and trust in your decisions. White heavy check mark, you are engaged in activities that feel meaningful and fulfilling. White heavy check mark, your relationships uplift and support you. White heavy check mark, you don't feel the need to prove yourself or seek constant validation. Signs you are out of alignment. Cross mark, you feel exhausted, uninspired, or trapped in routines that don't fulfill you. Crossmark, you often say yes when you really want to say no. Crossmark, you feel like you're chasing success rather than naturally attracting it. Crossmark, your intuition tells you something needs to change, but you ignore it. Crossmark, you struggle with stress, indecision, or anxiety about the future. Practical exercise. Alignment self-check. Take a journal and reflect on these questions. What areas of my life feel natural, fulfilling, and energizing? Where do I feel resistance, stress, or misalignment? What small changes can I make to bring myself into greater alignment? Awareness is the first step toward effortless success. Once you recognize where misalignment exists, you can begin making small but powerful shifts toward greater harmony. How to realign your life for effortless success. Bringing your life into alignment doesn't require drastic changes. Small, intentional shifts can have a profound impact over time. Here's how to realign each area of your life. 1. Align your goals with your true desires. Many people set goals based on what they think they should want rather than what truly excites them. If your goals don't light you up, they will always feel like an uphill battle. White heavy check mark practical tip. Review your biggest goals. Ask yourself, is this goal truly mine, or is it based on societal/family expectations? Adjust or refine your goals to reflect what truly excites and fulfills you. 2. Align your daily actions with your values. Your daily habits and choices shape your reality. If your actions don't reflect your deepest values, you will feel disconnected and unfulfilled. White heavy check mark practical tip. Identify your top 5 core values, e.g., freedom, creativity, connection, health, service. Review your daily routine. How well does it reflect these values? Make small adjustments to bring your daily actions into alignment with what matters most to you. Example: if health is a core value but you rarely prioritize movement or nourishing food, start making small shifts to bring that value into your daily routine. 3. Align your environment for success. Your surroundings, both physical and social, impact your energy and mindset. If you are constantly in negative, draining, or cluttered environments, it becomes harder to operate in flow. White heavy check mark practical tip. Declutter your space. Keep only what inspires or supports your success. Surround yourself with positive, growth-oriented people who uplift you. Reduce exposure to negativity, news, social media, gossip, or toxic influences. A supportive environment makes effortless success the natural state rather than something you have to fight for. 4. Align your mindset with abundance and trust. If you constantly operate from fear, doubt, or scarcity, you will block success from flowing into your life. A mindset shift from lack to abundance changes everything. White heavy check mark practical tip. Replace limiting thoughts with empowering ones. Opportunities are everywhere, and I am open to receiving them. I trust that life is always working in my favor. Start each morning with a gratitude practice to train your mind to focus on abundance rather than lack. The more you trust in life's natural flow, the more effortlessly things align in your favor. 5. Align your relationships for mutual growth. The people you spend time with shape your mindset, energy, and success. If your relationships feel draining, one-sided, or inauthentic, they create misalignment in your life. White heavy check mark practical tip. Identify which relationships energize and uplift you versus which ones drain you. Set clear boundaries with relationships that no longer align with your growth. Intentionally seek out people who reflect the values, mindset, and success you want to cultivate. Your relationships should nurture your growth, not hinder it. Effortless success is a byproduct of alignment. When you live in alignment, success no longer feels like something you have to force, struggle for, or chase. Instead, it becomes the natural result of living in integrity with who you truly are. White heavy check mark. You no longer seek external validation, because you are internally fulfilled. White heavy check mark. You no longer force outcomes, because opportunities flow naturally to you. White heavy check mark. You no longer experience resistance, because your actions match your deepest desires. White heavy check mark. You no longer chase happiness, because joy is a byproduct of alignment. Life becomes a dance with the universe, where you take aligned action, trust the process, and receive success with ease. Final exercise: the Aligned Life Plan. Write down 3 areas of your life where you feel fully in alignment. Write down 3 areas where you feel out of alignment. Choose one small action you can take today to bring greater alignment into your life. Example: if your job feels out of alignment, your action might be to explore new opportunities, take a course, or start a side project that reflects your passions. Alignment is an ongoing process. Small shifts, made consistently, lead to profound transformation. Final reflections: you are already on the right path. Effortless success is not a destination. It is a way of living. It happens when you stop fighting, forcing, and chasing, and start aligning, trusting, and allowing. The journey to success, happiness, and fulfillment is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming more of who you already are. The more aligned you are with your true self, the more life flows effortlessly in your favor. Conclusion: success is not something you chase, it's something you allow. You are already enough. You are already worthy. You already have everything within you to create a life of effortless success. Now, it's time to trust, align, and receive. Welcome to your new reality, where success flows to you effortlessly, simply because you are in alignment with your true self.